up, y'all? It's Tiffany Lee and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how I do a silk press on my colored hair. So this is just me after freshly washing my hair. I'm just dividing my hair into sections, detangling, and then I'm going to go in with a leave-in, put in some heat protectant, and then start blow drying, and then we're going to get into the rest of the process. So this is the leave-in that I like to use. It is the Mielle Rosemary Mint leave-in conditioner. So I'm just applying that all throughout my hair, making sure I saturate the ends, working it all throughout every strand. And then I'm also taking my argan oil heat protectant and making sure that that's all worked through my hair. And then I like to go in with this Revlon brush air dry. I'm not really sure the exact name for these, but as you can see, it's like those handheld dryers that have the brush attached onto it. The key to a really good silk press is a really good wash and condition. First of all, mainly a really good wash, and then also a really good blowout. And I feel like this blow dryer does a really good job blowing out my hair. My roots are dried all the way, and I just make sure that my hair is blow dried straight before I even begin straightening. So this is what one side's looking like, completely dry, and then the other side is still a little damp. So I like to work in sections. I just first divide my hair in half, and then I also divide the halves into halves as well. So I have 4 sections all together, and this just ensures that I have, again, a really good blowout. And then also, once I go in with the straightener, make sure that my hair is just as straight as possible. So you can see I'm just repeating the same steps with each section, going in with that leave-in and then going in with my heat protectant. And I really like to keep the number of products that I use very minimal, just because the more products you add, the more your hair is weighed down. So you still want to make sure that you have movement, but you also do want to make sure that you have a moisture factor and also a heat protectant, because you do not want to damage your hair, especially when your hair is colored like this. It's been manipulated and tossed around, thrown around, kicked on, spit at. Like, you just want to make sure that you're protecting your hair. So I'm just working that all throughout my ends, and you can see I added heat protectant before I started blow drying, and now I'm also doing it after because we're about to begin straightening. So I just like to create almost like a double barrier on my hair. So now we're going to begin getting into the actual press. This part is pretty simple. I just start from the bottom and work my way up. I just section out my hair, put the straightener on, and then I chase it with a comb. And more specifically, I like to use a rat tail comb because it just works all throughout my hair. It makes sure that every strand is straightened, and it just gives me the most bone straight look. For my roots, I do like to do a couple passes just to make sure that I'm really getting them straight, because my roots do puff up pretty quickly, and especially in the summer heat. I don't even know why I decided to do a silk press in the middle of July, but that's besides the point. So I just like to do a couple passes on my roots. You can see I'm doing about 2 or 3 times maybe, but for the rest of my hair, like all the way down, I just do 1 pass because I don't want to play about the rest of it. I want to make sure that I'm preventing any damage, so I just like to go over the fresh hair a couple times, just because that's like the most healthy hair pretty much. And then for the rest of the hair, since that's been more manipulated with, I just like to do 1 pass. So this is what the bottom half of my hair is looking like, all pressed out. She's giving movement, stiff wear, not here. Okay, so I'm just continuing with that process, splitting my hair into two at the top so I can have my 4 sections all together. And then I'm just repeating the same process. You know, this is just getting a little bit repetitive, but just starting at the root, passing a couple times, and then chasing it with that rat tail comb, making sure it's nice and straight. And I do want to mention that my straightener typically like ranges between like 345 to 415 temperature wise. So in case any of you are wondering, those are the temperatures that I range from. There's never really like a set one. It just, whatever works for me that day, that's what I use. So I think I just played around with the temperatures, but yeah, there wasn't really like a set temperature that I used and stuck with. So since this was getting a little bit repetitive, I did want to skip ahead a little bit. So I finished the first side and then did most of the other side off camera. But I decided, you know, I'll be consistent and finish it on camera for y'all. So this is just me finishing up that last section, and then we can start with the trim. So being that I am in no way a professional, I didn't really have a certain way about going about this trim. This is just how I always trim my hair because I always do my own trims. So I usually just like to, you know, comb the hair out, line it up, make sure it's all even, and then I just cut. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. Like, I just make sure everything looks even, and as long as everything looks even, I feel like that's all that matters. So if you're a licensed cosmetologist and you're watching this, just please don't judge me. If it looks a little choppy, I'm sorry, but this is just what works for me. You know, I'm just dusting off the ends, making sure I get off all those split ends, and like I said, making it even. So once I'm finished with my trim, I just like to go in with some edge booster and lay my edges, and then I'm going to begin styling. And for the style, I just decided to do some loose flat iron curls just to give my hair some more body, especially with my hair being freshly cut. Like, I just like the way it looks with curls better than straight. Like, it just looks so much more fuller and voluminous. So I'm just going in, putting in some quick curls, and then that is going to be it for this look. If you were everything I wanted you to be, when I saw what you did, who you with, got me questioning the things that I believe. So I asked myself, do I let you go, or do I keep you in the frame of my mind? Now I'm growing wise to your sugar-coated lies. Nothing sweet about my misery. I've Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like with the fresh curls. I'm just gonna give it a quick flip, and then I just start feeling myself in these next few clips because the curls are giving, the body is giving, it looks healthy, it looks full. I just love the way this look turned out, and you just cannot tell me nothing. Like, it's one thing getting out of a salon chair and feeling cute, but when you do it yourself, it really just hits different. But that is all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.